two six-man rosters, brimming with confidence and talent. And Masuda and shox, those are the first two killers here towards ramp. Device is going to get one back, but there's just way too many players for him to handle on his own. And dupreeh was too far back to lend a helping hand. dupreeh now down to 50 HP. This is a pistol for Vitality to start.
They'll have to walk this up. I also want to give a special shout out to our boy RPK, the oldest player in the top 10 on the #1 team in the world and a big round impact player. He's not the guy who's going to chase down ecos or who's going to make the simple zywoo plays pushing through smokes, but he will be the guy on rifle rounds to get a kill and a half, 2 kills, out dueling players 5 years, 10 years younger than him, you know, making us wonder where the ceiling is for players in this game. At one point it was Forest, at one point it was Neo, at one point it was Taz. RPK is that guy now. And he's the guy that passes the eye test every time when you watch him play. Now, we've got this flank in from dupreeh on this pistol, but the odds that it'll amount to nothing.
He just put down the smoke in the incendiary as if he was inside it, and I believe that's why Vitality come peeking downwards, thinking that they were down on the base of the platform as opposed to the stairs. That Molotov did not serve as a threat, but he made it seem that way to draw them a little closer. Double man advantage for Vitality off the back of that. shox catching glaive as he attempts to get boosted upwards. And they could go for another boost here on device. That would give them an angle over the smoke.
He's asking for someone to come on over.
Yeah, something's got to get going. He's going to jump onto the head. Device now looking for the angle, but nobody going to give it to him. RPK just cheating with the side, and then off of that flash, fantastic. 5v2 advantage for Vitality. This B site, a brick wall. And yet they continue to try again, see if they can kick out the grout. Not gonna happen. Xyp9x finally getting 1 kill, but that's all Astralis have in the entirety of this round.
Yeah.
Fighting constantly up ramp, challenge being made here by Vitality, putting rounds through, damaging Xyp9x. This is Vitality, look at a step ahead. Looking loose in a really good way.
This position from Henny, where Apex is standing, and this crossfire down the ramp, it takes confidence to play here. But now they got the vertical stack in place after things have calmed down. The T's can peek into this. They need the flash to do it. They move everybody off to the side, but they can't peek themselves. Apex and zywoo both get kills. Magisk left alone. He doesn't even know what happened. He's got to go get the bomb back, and it's still a 1v5. This is the worst start we've seen from Astralis so far.
I mean, did Astralis do anything wrong to deserve that?
I think they flashed. I don't know what happened. It looked like they tripped over each other's shoelaces because when they tried to peek, they came out late. And Vitality, who were looking at falling off because they weren't playing anti-flash, were no longer blind.
They stick to the gunfight. Apex, he sees the side of Magisk and then off of the shoulder.
And Magisk starts his lurk out mid.
Masuda in position. Bit of an off angle with this one. He's gonna lose his head.
It's like the one guy right now that could kill Masuda.
shox. Ooh, too blind to do anything about that one.
There we go.
Bomb plant. A convincing round for Astralis. What does it take? Well,
Patience.
an opening kill, and then exactly that. Falling back and just letting things stew.
I think, yeah, right now, based on the 1Ds that we saw from Magisk, he's like the perfect kryptonite for Masuda. 13-3. He finally loses just a straight-on 50-50. I wouldn't have been surprised if he won it. 5 alive round is great for Astralis. They're on max loss bonus. They've still got some economy to chew through here from Vitality, but honestly, for this start, they haven't made that much money. This is definitely where comebacks can happen. Vitality continue on and have a great half after this round. That'll say even more. His favor.
dupreeh walks right into RPK. Committed to the wood wall. zywoo comes in with the assist. Apex gets the kill. That opens up timing and device. He's not crisp enough.
Goes dry on the duel.
Not clean enough.
This is a position where they can try to walk back here. I think Magisk is trying to figure out what the best, you know, line is. Although Xyp9x has this cutoff in the site, doesn't mean that they could feel confident coming up the A ramp or getting to the plant. It's such an exposed area around the default box. Xyp9x knows he's got to try to clear out these angles for himself. And he's got a smoke to work with as well. So maybe they press up a little bit for some control or punish a peek after the plant goes down. But the discipline here from the CTs, nobody's giving him anything.
They have tons of utility for this retake as well. They could just smoke off ramp. They could smoke off short. They could Molotov short shelf. Maybe that incendiary instead goes to sandbags. You know, they've got options, but for now they're going to run in, eyes up. Numbers advantage. Sure enough, there goes the incendiary, so it's not going to be over towards short to deny zipix, but it's a tough spot for him to peek in from. And now we've got zywoo back on bomb as 2 kills come through. 4 vitality, an 11th round off the back of that retake. And they did
be walking down the stairs, and they have pushed up to a point that they've heard someone run back and realize that it is going to be an A hit. Vitality might be calling this one too soon.
Yeah, they're getting the information they need. Masuda looking to lock it in. Oh my
God. He's on full alert.
So on point at the moment.
This guy had 6 alarms set.
Not only is he 17-6, but that's only the second least amount of deaths. RPK last half only died 3 times.
And another clash. There's only 2 shots.
And the CTs, they're scrambled back by just the aggression here, the pressure.
They're getting mauled.
Masuda and zywoo good for 4 kills. RPK will take
down the ramp. The call out is just perfect. Okay. Well, what can you say about that? Astralis, they need this round, Connor.
Yeah, that they do. And the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And we'll see if they get any at all.
And maybe we'll get a save at that point.
Magisk, though, capable hands on that AK. Dupreeh's going to peek down into the base of B. Just missed the chance to fire off at RPK. But these guys aren't coming to the B site, Vitality. They're heading elsewhere.
Yeah.
Looking to challenge that AK back. Magisk. Ooh, if he dies, then that could be the defense to fall around him. But he gets RPK. Lays down the smoke grenade in the face of Masuda, who just jumps right up and tries to find this chase. Oh, and he's going to find the back turn. They were changing guns. They were trading weapons. And Masuda doesn't respect the ceasefire. Comes in quick, 3 kills, slays them all, and then some. A 4th kill for Masuda. He is 22-7. Glaive, his teammates scattered across the A site. He knows that weapon's in the middle of it all, but Masuda's got the ace.
What could be a 16-4 scoreline is Astralis have to buy again. They come through an aggressive option inside of middle, get shut down by Masuda. Let's call it 6 kills in a row. 7 now. 25-7. Literally not stop. I mean, if there was no one else on the map, he'd still win the round at this point.
You know, we tried to paint the picture of this grand finals as the 2 best teams in the world finally getting a chance to lock horns. But right now, what we see is a team that is a step and a half above everybody else in the world. Vitality lost, what, 3 rounds to Big across those 2nd and 3rd maps?
Yeah. Astralis,
and now 4 versus Astralis.
Yeah, Astralis lost 6 on Dust too, so I guess that was the first warning sign.
Vitality have now lost 7 rounds only across the last 3 maps of Counter-Strike that they have played, and they are going to have 2 very real chances at taking this grand finals in a